Hello and welcome to Keno, Good Vibes Only. In this video, we are gonna be doing a crash course in drawing. The first step is by doing an outline and drawing the shape of your subject. So we're gonna use very light gray at first. We are drawing an eye, so we started with a parallelogram and then drawing the iris with a rough circle, and then slowly putting your details like the pupil, the eyelids, the conjunctiva, and then just slowly drawing the shades of the subject. So we have to watch out where the dark areas are, where the light areas are. We have to draw where the highlight of the subject is. And when I say highlight, it means where the light is hitting your subject. We do have a lot of different pencils in the market today where you can choose how dark or light your pencil is. I would suggest for you to pick just one. Pick a pencil that is not too dark and that is not too light, so you can practice with the lightness and darkness using one pencil. And by doing this, you'd be able to get better in putting pressure on your pencil, which means you're gonna be heavy-handed with your pencil when it comes to darker areas, and light-handed when you do lighter areas. Or better yet, you can just layer your strokes on the paper to create darker areas in your drawing. This rough drawing is gonna give you an idea on how to turn a two-dimensional drawing to a three-dimensional drawing using shades of black, dark gray, medium gray, light gray, and white. I hope this quick drawing gives you an idea on how to use shades, different shades, to turn your two-dimensional drawing into a three-dimensional drawing. And then now, you can definitely use charcoal or vine charcoal. You can use a brush to smudge and make your drawing more refined and smooth. But you can definitely start with a rough sketch using just one pencil. Also, we can definitely dissect your shading into a value scale, and this is going to be very basic. So a value scale is just a study of how light or dark your subject is. In here we're going to use 5 shades. We have black, dark gray, medium gray, light gray, and white. White is usually used for your highlight, and here we're just going to use one pencil as well. You can adjust the pressure, or you can layer strokes on top of strokes to make your shade lighter or darker. Also in shading, three-dimensional objects, we have several ways on how to do light to dark shades. In this one, you can use the pressure from your pencil, where you'd shade the darker areas with a heavier pressure and the lighter areas with lighter pressure. You can also do cross-hatching like this, where you layer lines on top of lines to create a darker shade and a lighter shade with less lines. And then, if you're into ink drawing, you can also use scribbling. You can do scribbling too with pencils or anything. You overlap every single stroke to create a dark to light shading. Or you can also use a little bit of pressure to create a darker area using scribbles. And now just a quick, easy exercise for us to learn more about values or light and shadow. We are going to turn a circle into a sphere using shading. So for this exercise, we're going to place the source of light to your left, to the left of the circle, which means the shadow would be opposite the source of light. And then the darker shades would be the opposite of the light source. And then we're going to follow the shape of the subject. This is very useful in painting as well. In painting, we call it Chiaroscuro, and if you have seen paintings by Da Vinci, Caravaggio, or Rembrandt, you would see that they are the masters of using light and dark in their painting. They use black, really dark black to create contrast in their paintings. So the basic parts of a three-dimensional subject is highlight, black or the shadow of the subject. Of course, you have to have a reflected light, unless the light source is not as bright. Sometimes you don't even see reflected light anymore. And then you have the middle tones like dark gray, medium gray, light gray. And that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, and I will see you in my next vlog.